I ranked Gen 8 as my least favorite Pokemon format, but is this actually an accurate assessment? Can I even say such a thing if I haven't tried the format that much? And I've said before that my interest in trying Gen 8 was pretty low. On the surface, every time I watch Gen 8, it seems slow-paced and balance-driven in a way that probably wouldn't appeal to me, but why don't I try it? Why don't I actually try the thing out and properly assess it? So to what extent am I going to try Gen 8 here? Well, I think that I'm going to reach for the stars. I'm going to reach for rank 1 on the Gen 8 ladder. Whether this is going to be achieved, I don't know, but I might as well set my goal high, because if you shoot for the moon, perhaps you'll land amongst the stars, it's been said. Maybe I'll end up peaking at like number 7 and then lose it all and be upset about it, but as long as I'm trying for number 1, I think that's a good goal to shoot for. This is what I've been using, Dracozolt Gaming. Of all the unique Pokemon in Gen 8, Dracozolt had a certain allure to me. It's like mini Dracovish, but more balanced version with Bolt Beak, which is electric type Fishious Rend, but it doesn't get boosted by any ability, and it's also vulnerable to immunities. So much of the game plan here is centered around pivoting into these powerful breakers. We also have a Specs Molt and a Weavile Choice Banded. So 3 powerful choice users, 2 strong defoggers, and a Primarina pivot as well, which is interesting. And we're up against a balanced team. So the goal here, get rid of this Gastrodon, click Bolt Beak, is one of the ways we could do. I have found that Weavile is the best breaker on this team because Knockoff is kind of an ignorant move. It will at least punish switch-ins, and it hits like a truck, of course. And this team can sometimes have problems breaking through certain cores if they have like electric type plus like a Blissey hard special wall. This Specs Moltres is doing little. So against this, I'm going to lead with... why don't you lead with the Weavile? And we'll see what we're up against first. It's Toxapex first. Toxapex is kind of a bastard for me. It's kind of a... I kind of hate that I'm staring down Toxapex right now. I've got to be honest. I don't like to see this. I'm not a fan of Toxapex and its existence, but... You know... what can be done about such a thing? Let's go to Primarina. And because I can at least take status here, I'm not worried about Scald Burn or Toxic Poisoning because of my Rest Talk set. Here comes Slow King. Here it comes. Welcome to the field, Slow King. Zap Cannon has been selected. I actually think getting Parrot might be good for me because it would let me slow pivot against this. You know what I could do is I could go Dracozolt on such an option. You gonna do it again? Would you dare do it again? Would you dare? We'll find out, I suppose. I suppose we will find out because I'm going Dracozolt and we're going to test the waters and see what happens here. It was Zap Cannon once again. And on this note, I'm going to select Dragon Claw on what could easily be a Gastrodon entering the fray, and what do you know, I'm threatening a 2-hit KO at present. I'm going Moltres. Oh, that's crazy. I thought you would exit to Corviknight. That could have been a 2-shot potential. I don't know the calc there. Maybe they thought they live. It's okay. Like I said, we have this, which can at least do stuff. I think it might be Sticky Hold Gastrodon in this format. Knockoff is everywhere. So I don't know if it'll be Storm Drain or what. Why don't you like check? Why don't you check? If it's Storm Drain, that's great intel. We can knock it off with Weavile, and that would be useful. You know? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? By the way, there's a ladder tournament going on right now for Gen 8, so I suppose it's a fairly active time to play the tier. We're going to Weavile in here and get a free knock. This is an easy knock. And I guess we'll check if it's Sticky Hold the Gastro. The thing is that you actually deal the knockoff extra damage against sticky hold Pokemon. Oh, red card. Well, that's been cancelled. That has been cancelled. I'm really going to use Primarina as my answer to status, knockoff, and all the progress making here. Because it is able to do so, in my eyes. This guy might click Baneful Bunker once again to rack up poison damage, and then they're going to be in for a rude awakening when I rest myself. This team, by the way, by Evito from the Smogon Farms. I found it in a haze. I was in a haze and I found it. In a fugue state, some call it. Oh, crap. We've taken a significant amount of damage from Zap Cannon. I maybe have made an error here. It's entirely possible I have made a big blunder. I'm going to go to Scizor because I can U-turn. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just throw out a Bullet Punch and take the future sight here because it's not actually much damage to me. And am I slower than this Corviknight? I don't know. I'm not the fastest Scizor on the planet, so maybe we get a slow pivot here and that's valuable to me. Maybe that's valuable. We'll see. Iron Defense. Whoa. Well, I think it's got to be a Moltres entry here. Indeed it is. Going to be a Moltres entry for me. Hurricane. Big neutral damage on the Slow King. Oh, what do you know? It's a 47% chip. Whoa. Unprecedented, that is. Unprecedented. What if I'm clicking it again? What if I select it again? Then what would you do? Go back Corviknight and you're in lethal range, my friend. Gastrodon coming in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I selected once again. I'm going to select it. Oh my goodness. It appears as if Hurricane hits the entire planet. Oh, this is... I know it's inaccurate. One of these days it's going to miss, but... Oh, they just forfeit off this. There's nothing to be done about Hurricane. Well, it could have missed, mate. It could have missed. Well, the Specs Moltres broke through this one. If they have Blissey on a team like this, it's problematic. But this one didn't have Blissey. This one didn't have Blissey, so we got through. We got through. We're up against Sun. Oh boy, this could be problematic. Although my Molt goes insane in the Sun you provide for me. Dare I do a calculation? I'm going to do a calculation if you don't mind. Gen 8 Calc. Moltres Specs. In the Sun against a Torkoal. I mean, do I just one-shot this guy with... Not quite, but Hurricane goes kind of crazy. Isn't Hurricane inaccurate in the Sun? Or is that's only Thunder, is it? We could also do Scorching Sands for a strong chance to KO. Why don't you go Molt instantaneously and then... I mean, I feel like Hurricane... No, it is. It actually is nerfed in Sunny Day. What a world. Well, Scorching Sands, dude. I think it's possible you want to stay. It's possible. Oh, isn't that a roll? Isn't that minimum, almost minimum damage? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's not good at all. Now, will I live a hit? I'm special defense on this Landorus. We got quite a bit of special defense on this Landorus. But it's solar power Charizard. It's a tough one. Air Slash selected. Okay, we got the defog through. Enormous. Massive right here. We could be throwing Landorus to the birds. I don't see a great switch in, so I think it's Landorus Birds. Would be my guess. We don't have hazards on this team either. On Gen 8, it's a weird world where you don't need to run hazards, because, I mean, Stealth Rock almost feels like a waste into all the boots. And this team gets its power from breakers, so it makes sense to not run hazards here, actually. Now, does this also have... Stealth Rock. It's got Leech Seed, does it? I think I will still throw out a Sun-boosted Flamethrower, Choice Specs boosted Mama Liz's Chili Oil. I think we're going to KO Charizard, indeed. Sleep is legal in this, so we can get slept by my favorite friend Venusaur. I'm going to go to Primarina. Or Dragon Dance. We do have, we got Fizdef Primarina here. This is going to be a... Does Phantom Force make contact? That's good. I think you do /DT to find that out. It makes contact. So he's going to get hit by Rocky Helmet here. And then Moon Blasted. Is that KO? Yes. Okay, we've dealt with that one. Torkoal back in, and, Moonblast will deal with this as well. So we'll flip turn though. And flip turn will pivot out against whatever comes in. I think it's better to flip turn, because it's possible he tries to preserve Torkoal here. Ferrothorn comes in. And indeed I do end up flip turning out. Maybe the Primarina Rocky Helmet will save my life as well. We could hit the Bishop. Well, Moltres is about to earn a KO. I think it's a Moltres in. I don't know if we could have gone anywhere else there. Prob's not. Prob's not. Torkoal's Sacrificial. And if you just weather the storm against these Sun turns, we're almost there. We're almost having fun. How badly do I need this Moltres to win the battle? It's pretty good against the Bishop and the Pharaoh, but I have so many Pokemon on my team that I don't know how much I even need the guy. Let me... Oh, you clicked Weather Ball. That was unexpected. It's alright, though. I don't think that's a huge deal. I was just going there. I thought you would Solar Beam or Growth. Alright. We'll go here in Ice Shard. Is that Sunny Rock? I think it was. Alright, that's dealt with, and I think that... I don't think that Bishop's... This ain't King Gambit. This is King Gambit's son. We're fine. It's not getting Supreme Overlord. I think just a couple flamethrowers and we're home free. It's my summation. That's my summation of events. Just checking if I've disconnected here. No, we haven't disconnected. The timer ticks down for all of us. And just the same way that I came into this world, I will exit this world through the Veil of Muck Monday. That rings true beyond any shadow of a doubt, and you can't say it doesn't. A flame body burn for the fans at home. And then in the stands, they are cheering and screeching for me. They're saying that I'm amazing at what I do. They're saying I'm incredible. Gen8 Brian with an elite ranking of 1337 is climbing the ladder at a snail's pace, but it's at a brisk pace to some. Top 500 is only 1431 in this format. Oh, we're up against Psychic Terrain offense. Oh dear, that's frightening to me. I got priority options too, so I'm not going to be able to click those depending on the situation. Why is Melmetal looking so miniature? I thought this was an enormous golem. Look at this absolute short king next to Cloyster. I thought that this was... Is this the same as the Regirock revelation? I didn't know Regirock was a tiny little guy. No one told me that. And then when I played Pokemon Gale of Darkness from Breaking Bad, I was met with a horrible sight of a tiny Reginald Rock, and it was really something. Where am I going here? I'm thinking Moltres kind of hits the entire world and hits from many as well. I think we'll go Moltres here. Is this you know what this probably is a Terrain Extender. I don't buy your specs, and I think it's Terrain Extender, this guy. So we'll calc against well, Future Sight drops me in one. I don't think this is... Oh, look at me, I'm speedy. Okay, this is a pretty nice scenario, because if we can just... We're almost KOing this Lele. And if Lele goes down... I can't believe I'm speedier than this. That's crazy. It must be modest on this. We'll see if it's terrain extender. I mean, it might not be. Maybe you don't bother extending the terrain for beyond a shadow of a bad luck Brian. Espion has taken 91 percentile. I mean, that's certainly a concern for some. I'm gonna go to Scizor and then does this have fire coverage? Something tells me it doesn't. Yeah, I get to heal there. Incredible stuff. That's great. That's outstanding news. Will you turn out? Oh, you got an eject button? I'm almost glad I did that. Kind of. This is gonna... It's gonna quiver dance. It is gonna quiver dance. I think I have to... crap. I can usually check this with Moltres, actually, because I got Ancient Power for rock coverage. But it's too chipped now. So I think what you got to do is go Landorus and click Toxic immediately. And hope that... and terrain will run out in a moment. I'm Special Defense Landorus, which is good. Or maybe we can get one Earthquake in the book. I don't know if this one-shots. It doesn't. Huge Earthquake. That's great news. I don't think you save Landorus. Not necessary. And then... does Ice Shard make contact? Bullet Punch does. I'm scared of Flame Body, so I might do a Weavile Ice Shard. Right here. I don't think Ice Shard makes contact whilst Bullet Punch does. So we'll do Ice Shard, you know, for the final 9% on this. Oh yeah, you're gonna go Lele. Good move, actually. That was intelligent. Oh crap. Interesting. Well, you're gonna get one more turn out of this Volk. We'll go Prima. Oh no, you get two. The special defense drop is so untimely. Come on with that. Oh boy. At least we pivoted back to Scizor. That's good. That's good. Crisis averted, kind of. I mean, the Volk got two big bug buzzes through, which that wasn't fun very much. What if I defog? Doesn't it get rid of terrain? Doesn't defog get rid of terrain? Yeah, I can defog and then do Bullet Punch into Ice Shard, possibly. And then Bullet Punch this. I'd probably got Sash on it, but... we'll, what if I knock out... This guy's going Tapu Lele. No! Oh, but yes, but I live. What the... Okay, unexpected turn of events. Is this, Scarf? We'll find out. Cloy? Hello, Cloy. I think I'm second... I think you sec Moltres here. Because Moltres is not really helping. And Primarina, I'm full defense. I think I live a Cloyster thing. But Rock Blast might... I live! Yes! Yes. Alright, this is Tapu Lele. We've got Weavile, and I should have saved Moltres. Maybe sec Dracozolt, not Moltres. But it's alright, we can knock it off. Oh boy. Why don't I go Dracozolt directly? Okay, this is pretty good, actually. Superpower was selected. And right here, the Bolt Beak is going to KO Melmetal, and it's a win for Jim. It's never been in contention with a player like me. I don't lose ever with Dracozolt on my team. My favorite pocket monster. They can't keep me down. Not even with all the technology of the future can they keep a player like me down in the depths. Not me, not now, not ever. So don't say that they can, because it's not true. Don't say that they can. You certainly do see an interesting variety of teams in Gen 8. I gotta say, I don't love facing the balance stuff, but it's possibly a skill issue for now, and I'll get used to it. And I'm only playing this team, and I've tried Hail, and that's about it so far. I tried Arctozolt Hail, that was kind of fun, but I don't love, I don't like the Alola Ninetales teams. Screens teams have never been my thing. I've never been a fan of screens as a concept. It's like very all in on, it's a very 1D game plan. I like to be more malleable maybe than, you know, make screens boost up your guy. Anyway, we're up against this. It's like a, there's a Blissey. Blissey is kind of a bad matchup for me, but what are we leading with here? You know, it could be Moltres. Garchomp doesn't usually run Rock Move to hit Moltres, so we would be able to hit him with a big Hurricane. And we would cover Ferrothorn and Skarmory. And we perhaps invite in Blissey and we double it a Weavile and do some crazy stuff, get some knocks off. Another option, just lead Weavile. I just want to deny rocks early, I think, because rocks really eat me alive. I have defoggers, but I don't want to have to go to the defogger early and sacrifice such momentum. I want to be able to apply pressure. I think a Moltres lead makes a bit of sense. Tapu Fini is here, and it's saying hello. I'm gonna select. Is it crazy of me to select Hurricane? Thing is, I don't super love Moltres in a matchup where Blissey exists, so I honestly... Oh, you've given me a choice Scarf. Well, what a twist. Now you have a choice Specs, however. Now you have a... Okay, it's choice Scarf Finny, but it's now been so that you're gonna one-shot me. You're gonna be one-shotting me with your Scold maneuver. When you go to Primarina and flip turn out of here. What an interesting scenario we found ourselves. It's honestly the best thing to get tricked on the team is probably that. I would say so. One, you do a maneuver here, Molt, and then you go to a physical threat, because they go Blissey or Finny. And you go Weavile. And you knock. Right here. You knock right here. I am the one who knocks. It's been stated. Tapu Fini is in, and it's lost its choice specs, and now it's wondering what it's doing here. I'm gonna flip turn again. What can you do to me? What can be done to me? So little it's laughable. He wouldn't do it again, he's thinking. Smash documentary, he wouldn't do it again. The Azin, they call it. He would never do it again. And yet... and yet he did it exactly again. Next time I'm not going to do it. That's how you get him. This is how you win. Tapu Fin. I'm me. Knock itemless. Is doing... Well, this isn't right. You're a bit bulkier than that. Okay, who are you? You got full defense Scarf Tapu Fini? Wait, am I crazy here? Am I crazy here? You got... Why is the calc... Would that be full... It's not... that sounds like complete nonsense. Full physical defense... Well, we'll never know, I guess. Full physical defense Scarf Tapu Fini? Is that true? Is that the truth of it? Is that the real truth of it? I certainly hope not. Well, we've eliminated a Pokemon. That's good news. I'm going to go to Scizor. Has this fella got Toxic? That's my concern here. Oh, it's got Iron Defense. What the? Alright. I mean, I might as well select Scorching Sands, I think, because maybe I'll burn the Blissey. Oh, crap. Well, now you know I'm locked into that one. That's not good. Well, I've put myself in a pickle, haven't I? By trying to be fancy and interesting. And look what it's gotten me. Look what it's gotten me. I didn't expect Protect there. We've got full setup on Ferrothorn here. Full setup on the Ferrothorn here. It's okay. It's easy to stop now that I know what it is. It's easy to stop. Body Press only attack. I could even 1v1 this with Primarina, possibly. Just with... Oh my goodness, you've stayed in that time and you've just signed your own death warrant. And I win. And I win. I'm gonna go again. And the next battle is sure to be an interesting and fruitful one. And we're up against Buzzwole Brian. I don't like Buzzwole. I think it's hideous. He's also looking very small in the team preview. I don't know if that's true to life. I think Melmetal was also cheated in the team preview window. He's not that small. The lead is... It's Blissey here is giving me problems. I think I don't like Blissey that can teleport. I think that's something about Gen 8 I dislike. Is Blissey that can pivot is kind of lame. I'm just putting that out there. So I love Drakazolt's team. I like this team that I'm using. It's fun. Drakazult is very cool. But I gotta say that I am not a fan of Blissey that is able to pivot. That's kind of annoying me. Who do we leave with? Weavile looks pretty outstanding. Tornadus. I mean, right here, I mean, I'm threatening. There's no way at this stage of the game you would risk your life. So I'm going to knock off here. Buzzwolean has lost its boots. That's not going to be very useful on my team with 0 hazards whatsoever, but, you know. Blissey has made rocks. It's rather problematic. This can Magnezone trap me, this freak. The thing is, though, it can't get HP Fire, and I actually have special defense on me, so I think I'm okay. Iron Defense. Oh, yes. Scorching Sands is probably the click here because he's gone Blissey. Plus we have to force it out, so it might as well go, maybe you burn, and then that's a bit more chip if it happens. You know? We'll do this, and then... Oh, nice. It's got Toxic on it. That's useful knowledge. What's this selecting? Right here. Stealth Rock. I'm not that threatened by this zone, despite the fact that it traps me. I don't think I actually care that much about it. I don't care much about you, zone. I don't care for you. I don't feel that you... I don't think you offer anything to me. Why do you bullet punch here for damage? Why do you do damage to it? Instead of pivoting out, we stay in and just attack you. 21? I have healing, my friend. I can heal. If I break through Blissey, it's a Moltres sweep. Look at this. I just select Hurricane and you're all deceased. Even Gastrodon probably doesn't want to take a big flamethrower. TBH with you. Well, the Blissey is... In many ways it's bold, and in many ways... It is staying in and trying to defeat me 1 versus 1. That Thunderbolt does 33 to me. I can stomach a thing like that. I can stomach something like that. For me, that's tenable. Here's where you detoxic the incoming Tornadus T. They would never stay here. What do they got? Iron Defense, Body Press, Thunderbolt, and Mystery Last. To stay here will be pure insanity. It'll be pure insanity. I'm toxicking. You've been poisoned, buddy. You've been poisoned, my dearest friend. And here's a situation where perhaps we're going to get knocked off somewhere, and where would it be? I don't know. Landorus. Probably. Probably the Landorus, to be honest with you. Triple Axle is going to do more damage to... Oh, look at that. We've KO'd a Tornadus Therian. It's a KO. It's a surprise. They thought I would click Knock, but I didn't click Knock. I selected instead a Triple Axle. You got Primarina and you rack up some... You're probably selecting a fighting type attack here, and I'm therefore going to achieve chip damage with my Rocky Helmet. To stay here would be insane by you, so we're going to flip turn out. Is this Scarfed, is my question. I think we can check by going here and then going to Scizor, I think, is a path to check. That's a way to check, because I think we'll be able to rest, we'll be able to roost No, it actually... Oh my goodness, that 2 shots from here against my... I have special defense investment and that 2 shots from there. Is that... Wait a minute. That's a lot of damage for a guy like that. That's a lot of damage for a fella like that. Let me import the whole team here to the calculator. Let me import the entire team. And, you know, fella like Moonblast 20 to 25. It's specs. It's specs, and you tried to that was a good bluff. You bluffed Scarf right there, and you achieved more damage than I anticipated. But Moltres can come in and help me. Potentially, we're taking 45 to 53, and then we're hating ourselves. I want to keep Scizor. It helps me. I gets tossed by the Blissey now, though, but I can heal easily, I think. I think I can heal easily with this, so I want to preserve it. It's a great defogger for me. Oh my gosh, we got the special attack drop. What a complete disaster. The thing is, Moltres is not super necessary in this battle. And we actually got a burn even. That's probably the best we're getting out of Moltres in this whole world, in this entire cruel world, so... So that's alright by me, possibly. We'll get Weavile in the field. And, can select Knock, I guess. Against the Buzzwole, we have the easy Primarina, so I'm not too concerned about that. And that's the only thing that really checks Weavile is Buzzwole, who we kind of farm. So that's a great path forward, is a Weavile Breakthrough. You know? A Weavile Breakthrough could do it. Buzzwole did come in. And subsequently Primarina hit the field, and then we flip turn on this. You could select even Moonblast, is not too bad. Got some damage on Gastrodon. Sif. My favorite Sif. Is this... It is Storm Drain, so now we know. Back to normal special attack, that's kind of funny. I think I'm just going to Moonblast against this a bunch of times. It's actually doing 38. Pretty good damage right there. And we're going to Rest Talk and just sit against this completely. I'm going to heal. I'm going to defog. I told you I could heal. I told you I could heal against this. And it is quite important to achieve happiness in the world. You know what we can do? We can go Landorus and kind of just select Earthquake, and nothing is our friend. Nothing is really happy. I could have clicked Toxic there. The Magnezone still can't really achieve much against me. To be honest, I thought maybe Lele comes in on the Toxic. That's what I was playing around with that one. And this is not a huge deal because, of course, we have this. Why didn't you... Like, Weavile just comes in. Okay, it's Bold Blissey with 1 billion health. And 1 billion in the way. But I'm a Choice Band Weavile here. Like, I have such abilities. Well, you can, oh my... I might be throwing here. No, there's no need to risk my life. Let's do it like this. Can I Roost here? No, you go Primarina. I'm gonna rest. Let's just play it safe. I think I've got this one long term. We're good. Long term, we are good, I think. I'm gonna... oh, crap. This might be a situation. Well, you know what I could do? I'll U-turn out and defog with the Lando, rather than the... Because I got double defog. We'll defog with this instead. Is this going to click Ice Punch? A path forward is toxicking this. There's a path forward. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. If I just got either Flip Turn or Moonblast, I got called Rest. Oh, that's so horrendous. It's insane. I think it's Dracozolt Birds. I don't know. I don't know if Dracozolt is necessary to win. Everything else is pretty necessary to win, though. Oh, that's such a tragedy. This would have been such a simpler battle if I just got 2 out of 3 good outcomes. Well, could Dracozolt actually be the way forward, though? No, the Magnezone walls it, to be honest. You got 2 walls for it, and I don't have great clicks with it. We're going to throw Dracozolt away, I think. We're going to throw Dracozolt away. In this particular game, I don't know if Dracozolt is the one. And his name is Neo. And here we are. That's locked into Psy Shock. So Weavile is a guaranteed maneuver, and I guess it's triple Axle for most damage into Buzzwole, but we got the miss, the fabled miss. Okay, with this double to Lele, I would be upset. Double to Magnezone. Can this defeat me? Flash Cannon. Interesting. I could have Toxic'd right there, I didn't. That could have been a Toxic opportunity too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Well, that's stupid. GG in the chat. That's a stupid way to win. And that's such a rude thing to say to me. Oh, that's no fun at all. That's really quite unfortunate for me. I'm a little bit miffed about that. That's all right, but that's kind of annoying, isn't it? That's kind of an annoying one. I could have. There was opportunities to Toxic that, I will say. There was opportunities to Toxic that in very obvious scenarios. But to my defense, I thought he would do the Lele play. That one time I did think he would do the Lele play. The one time. The one time I thought it would happen. The burned Lele coming in on the obvious Toxic, or what I thought was an obvious Toxic. It could have happened, and it could have been devastating. That's regrettable. And the poor talk outcomes. Unfortunate. But we'll go again. And that's my only loss in this session, and it was a little bit... It was partially my fault, but partially the fault of the Cosmos. And here we are with some more fellows, such as Melmetal and Slowbrosif, who are great. Melmetal, I think I dislike him. I dislike the way he looks, and he looks like Pokemon Go, and he looks like a weird... He shouldn't exist. Like, he's an abomination of something. He's like, he shouldn't be here. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose. We're gonna go with... Who's leading here? Could be Pharaoh, could be Tar. If a Molt could get easily destroyed by a Tyrannosif lead. One you go, I think Scizor makes some sense. It hits the Tar, and it's bulky and stuff. Excadrillion. You can go U-turn and break the balloon. Or you could pivot out against the Tornadus. Therian, has it got Helmet? No. Weavile Knock is a way forward. Oh, I would say it's a good way forward. First time I've seen someone stay there, they always switch out there. That guy stayed. Every single other scenario I've been in that position, they've neglected to stay in. But right there, that was a stay in. We've got Defoggable. I have been frozen solid. I have been frozen solid on my Landorus Therian. And it's a regret that I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my days. And this is Flamethrower, I bet. Alright. The Specs Moltres looks good. Possibly. We just gotta get through the Sif. If we get through Excadrill, the Zolt is a win con, but then there's the Ferrothorn in front of it too. Voltbeak probably does good damage to that though. So we get Scorching Sands, the Tar. Try that. Slowbro came in. Respectable 42 against that one. Oh, we live the Scald. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I just did the Weavile switch in. Wasn't very smart. They're probably going Tyrannosif, aren't they? We can knock off the item at least. Lefty's knockoff is pretty nice. Fire Fang, the Excadrill. I don't know. This guy's a stayer. Is he staying again? I'm not sure. I'm going to Fire Fang. We'll go for it. I feel like I'm behind. So I should go for something of that sort. Ferrothorn is also possible. Excadrill in. We've achieved damage. We go to the arena. Gonna Moonblast this guy. Pretty good chip. Melmetal's in. This is a Thunder Punch. Go Zolt. Voltbeak this time. See if it works. Maybe we'll get a hit through. Got one. Superpower selected. And we can do... When you go Primarina on something. Did this have rocks? Who has rocks? Tar. Dunno. I shouldn't have chipped myself. I think it's worth pivoting there. We'll go Molt here. One layer of spikes. Flamethrower this time. We're breaking through Slowbro with this. Okay. Probably go Sif. Does 15. That does 0. Essentially. May as well be 0. You thawed me out with Flamethrower. That's funny. I've defogged. This guy thawed me out with Flamethrower. What a novel idea. I toxiced it. Does it have Hurricane? There's no great switch into Hurricane. I think I'm staying in. Ah. I got a U-turn. I would never click it again. I clicked it again. I'm dying for this defog. This defog is costing me my life. I'm gonna die to the Iron Barbs. It's alright though. Scorching Sands this time. Hit the Tornadus. We're dropping to Focus Blast? I don't know. Ferrothorn is taken... Okay, Melmetal gets knocked out, but it's not at what cost, you know? Moltres. It's Sif. Welcome. What kind of insane person would Flamethrower here? It was me. Oh my goodness. Didn't you expect Scorching Sands? That's a crazy stay. That's an insane level stay. What in the world? Bullet Punch here. He thinks I'm going to defog. Alright. So he's saying we have odds. Oh, that KOs? Crap, dude. We don't have odds anymore. I've got little to show for my life's work. My life's work has kind of been thrown down the drain here. That's a... We can Moonblast it, but we're not long for this world, really. Rest. Might need to be the way. Oh, okay, I might have just won the whole battle off this. Have you got... You got Gyro Ball. Have you got Power Whip? That's the real question. Is Zolt helping me? Or hindering me? Molt has an in here. And it checks for thing. Is this Protect? Well, this is kind of odd, isn't it? Does Voltbeak... Is Voltbeak Contact? Yeah. Fire Fang? No, you've thwarted me with this one. You got me there. You could just punish whatever my lock-in is afterwards, can't you? Alright, can I win with a leech seed on me? Maybe. I might as well play for it. Why not? What could happen that's bad? Dunno. You've knocked off my helmet. Sleep talk here. I think it's gonna have to be rest. I'm afraid. If that lands, I'm done. Moonblast this. My insane pace. Okay, I think I gotta rest because we're taking a future sight hit, aren't we? No, I have to Moonblast. One sec. I gotta dodge this hurricane and Moonblast. Because if the hurricane hits me, it's lights out no matter what. No, the hurricane hits me, I rest. The hurricane hits me, I rest, I take the future sight, I'm still alive. Yes. Moonblast special drop. No. No, not today. And now we're dead to hurricane. But it wasn't selected this time. They're going for they're going for this path. A hurricane will do it, dude. I think I'm just getting stalled here, actually. I'm getting stalled. I'm gonna run out of rests and talks, probably. Eventually. You're gonna teleport out to... A hurricane will do it at any point. At any point. This is doing it. I'm losing slowly. I'm losing slowly here. I've run out of that. Now let's forfeit with honor. That's not winnable. GG to the gentleman. GG. Was that winnable? I can't remember. I'm existing outside the game now. I don't even remember anything that just happened. I remember Slowbro and a Tornadus, and I remember nothing before that. But possibly it was winnable. I think, honestly, Drakazult, as much as I think it's cool and funny, I think it stinks. There's so many games where you can't lock into anything here. And Orb just gets chipped to death. If you run Orb, you just get chipped. You run Band, the lock-ins are so bad. I think Zolt is off the squad, and you run a better breaker, like... What is even in here? Crawdaunt? Something good? Something fun? Zapdos Galarian. I want something that hits absolutely everything, if that exists. Maybe that does exist. Closest thing I feel is Weavile. Weavile feels like the best breaker, because knockoff is just... Nothing comes in on that. Molt is... If they don't have Blissey, Molt goes unbelievable. But Blissey's common in this, and I hate the Blissey. Is there something that hits Blissey and ground types and... Maybe Crawdaunt. It's Crawdaunt, dude. I gotta run Crawdaunt. That's the way. I think a Crawdaunt team sounds good in this. We'll give it a go. Alright, folks. Goodbye.